Well, how are you? None of these are key games. I wish I could stream on Twitch and YouTube. Where I go for that? Let's see.
Truck, how you feeling?
Oh.
Man, I just talked to Chuck for you. He's willing to give you an early look if Michael comes out hot again.
It's whatever the team needs, Coach.
Okay. You can't lose a fourth straight game to these guys. Your number gets called. Knock Michael off his rhythm.
Come on, Michael Rolling Guard. Come on, man.
Bad boys. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Situated on the shores of the Detroit River, the beautiful Renaissance Center. Welcome to Auburn Hills, Michigan. Here with Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and...
Truck, you're up.
Ain't nobody there, huh?
All right, it's time for what we talked about. Coach needs you to get out there, play defense, and make Michael work for it.
Coach, I'm going to make him work on both ends.
No. Listen to me. I need you to focus on defense. That's it.
Coach, you know me. I'm going to do whatever you asking me. But right now, we start winning this game when we make Mike work each edge of the court. And I'm going to do that. I got you.
Get out there.
No problem, Coach.
All right, hustle up. Let's go. Let's go.
And we welcome you back here to the Palace in Auburn Hills. With Joe Dumars dealing with the bad back and having a tough time, Clark.
What's the box score? He got 11.
Against Michael Jordan.
He got 11 and 12.
Something different here. Bringing Truck in early to give him a turn against the reigning MVP.
And you know, Kevin, to be candid, even before the back troubles,
Not a
Dumars
fan of
had
this camera.
struggled against MJ this season. Just 12 points per game on 29% shooting from the floor. Coach hoping Truck can stem the tide.
And we've said it before, but certainly some history between these two teams. Central Division rivals, the Pistons sent the Bulls home 3 years in a row en route to titles in '89 and '90. But with the Bulls championship and last year's playoffs, it seems at last they have the upper hand.
Lambier with a screen on Jordan. Gains the pass to Lambier. Kicks it out to Truck. Ball's not loose and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Jordan's got 13.
I'll tell you, trying to defend Michael Jordan one-on-one is just about impossible.
Agree with that. Incredibly quick first step he has. And if he doesn't blow by you,
Step up, boy. Step up.
And for more on Truck, let's go across court to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, big minutes for Truck, who's bounced around quite a bit. This is his 5th team in 9 seasons, so I'm sure there's added pressure for him to play well. Back to you.
Pressure indeed, D.A. Thank you. Well, we always talk about the pressure on the stars, Clark, but for those fringe players, they're just trying to hang around.
and now he's tasked with taking on the MVP, Kevin. That's a really tall order.
Jordan is doubled. Grant finds Jordan. Here's Cartwright. Rebound by the Pistons. Inside, here's Gaines. Again, Truck going at Jordan. And, Mike, for the season, the Bulls are among the league leaders in assists at almost 28 a game.
They moved the ball well, and they had to improve in that area in order to finally overcome the Pistons' defensive scheme, famously known as the Jordan rules.
Yes, that goes in.
I love the floor awareness from Pippen, understanding when the defense is overcommitted.
Pistons trail by 5. Rodman sets a screen. Gaines dishes to Walker. Back to Truck. Takes the 3. That's off by Truck. MJ playing him close. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the basket is good. Jordan's got 15 points.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
Gaines the pass to Lambeer. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
Use the pick. Get space. Easy, smart basketball.
With 1 on the clock, he can't get that one to fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bulls lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to the second quarter here at the Palace of Auburn Hills for the 4th matchup of the regular season between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls.
And if I'm headed down the dark alley, I'll take Truck by my side. Nobody's going to want any trouble.
Yeah, I agree there, Mike. He doesn't say a lot. He doesn't have to. One look is enough for him to get his message across.
And the Pistons coming off a 1-2 road trip, Mike. Their last game, a loss.
Welcome if you're watching.
They shot, 11 free throws to the Heat's 41 free throw attempts.
Yeah, Joe Dumars was the only Pistons starter to get to the line. Meanwhile, everyone from Miami seemed to be living there, so that was the game.
The first one falls.
You know, you can't give him any room to shoot the 3-ball when you talk about B.J. Armstrong. He is a lethal 3-point shooter.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Bulls, Mike, so explosive offensively.
A great 1-2 punch with Jordan and Pippen. And with Paxson, Hodges, and Armstrong, they surround them with shooters.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Passes it to Hobson. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Here's Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
That's on the D there. You can't let Purdue get this type of inside position.
Armstrong against Dumars. Near the 3-point line, it's Truck. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
And defensively, the Pistons have been, Mike, as stout as ever. But scoring the ball this season.
Look how long it took you to take off.
And their backcourt is normally responsible for the bulk of their scoring, along with Aguirre. But they'll need somebody else to chip in offensively.
Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
This dude moves.
Jordan dishes to Armstrong. King outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Detroit. Aguirre comes in for Walker. Chicago also making some changes. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Purdue. And it's Paxson in for Hobson. Mike leading the league in scoring for the 6th consecutive season, the great Michael Jordan.
Surprise, surprise. A hair under 30 points per game this season, and that's a dip from what he's accustomed to.
Sally passes to Gaines.
Should have been past you.
And so far, the Pistons got to be happy, Mike, with what they've been getting from Truck.
He's played Jordan pretty even so far. Definitely holding his own. That's impressive.
Jordan against Truck. Launches a three. Poked loose. And Truck is off the mark. Jordan right up on him. Jordan kicks to Armstrong. Fades and shoots. It's Chicago with another bucket. And the league leader in rebounding, Clark, Dennis Rodman, averaging 18.5 per game.
Boy, that's a ridiculous stat. I mean, his defensive rebounding rate more than twice what it was his rookie season. I mean, he's literally made a science of it, studying where shots are coming off and how he can get there using his strength and length.
Missing. Bill Lambert's checked in for Sally. And Chicago also making a switch. Grant, he's checked in for King. And he can't hit the second.
And you look at Truck, a football physique. He's built for heavy duty.
Armstrong gets the bucket.
You know, Armstrong grew up in the Detroit area, idolizing Isaiah Thomas.
And up until last year's playoffs, he'd really struggled playing here in Detroit. Some added pressure in front of friends and family.
Left side, Truck. To the inside, and stolen by Jordan.
And the Pistons.
It wasn't stolen by Jordan, dog.
Lost to Miami the other night. Coach got ejected, and there were 5 other technical fouls called.
And I think the Pistons frustrated just overall this season, especially when they played on the road.
Near the three-point line, it's Truck. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Truck's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Bulls leading by 8. Armstrong passes to Paxson. Jordan in the corner. The reply from Jordan coming back at Truck.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
Gaines kicks to Dumars. Back to Truck. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a
shot
chance
forced. What?
Solid shot fake from Truck. He knows how to get defenders in the air.
That's good from Gaines. And the NBA always glad, Clark, to amplify and highlight Black History Month.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin. Recognizing those who've led the way both in the world of sport, but also socially and culturally. And when you look at luminaries like Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, Kareem, and others, we've been blessed with those who made their mark in both arenas.
Cartwright against Lambier. Cartwright misses.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now Paxson. Scoreless thus far. To the paint. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're back for the second half of play here in Auburn Hills, Michigan, as the Pistons look to get a win against their rival, the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls leading by 5. And a close game here, Mike, as we begin the second half.
Well, that's been the story in the previous contest this season between the Bulls and Pistons. Can Detroit follow through down the stretch?
And Pippen gets it to go. And that jump shot for Scottie Pippen. Clark, it's come a long way.
It really has, and it's elevated his game to another level, Kevin. He already had the slashing and the passing and the defensive prowess. Now, offensively, he's a triple threat.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Rodman with a screen on Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Brand sets a screen for Pippen.
Rodman excellent at contesting shots, a physically imposing presence, who does a really good job distracting shooters. You know, there's a sense in Detroit that they just don't get as many calls as they did when they were the champions. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how they feel.
Yeah, rightly or not, they feel they're more scrutinized when they're guarding and not getting the benefit of the doubt when they draw contact on offense.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come. Your Pistons dancing. Let's get up and make some noise, fans, to your Pistons dancing. Dance team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Pippen. Knocked away. Pocket 6. For 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Well, we know he's bounced around, Clark. At times rode the bench, but Clark has always stayed ready.
Yeah, I respect that about how he prepares. A great teammate, a rugged defender. Here late in his career, he's fit in nicely with the bad boy Pistons.
Cartwright, good, and Grant gets the assist.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Outside, Truck. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
Jackson with the ball. He has yet to score. Here's Pippen. This is to Grant. Pass to Paxson. Over Thomas. No good from Paxson.
You know, Michael Jordan has led the Bulls to the playoffs every season since he was drafted. That's 7 times in all. But it took time for them to be a serious contender.
And the Pistons had been